if the ads were just on Quest, and it was the only way that we were gonna get a Quest port for this game, was basically they said, hey, we're gonna be putting additional support into developing the Quest port, but when the Quest port comes out, it will have ads. And let's just say, for sake of clarity too, let's say they drop the price point to $10, away from the $20 that this game currently runs for. Carpet bunches must be crushed. Ooh, Squiddy taking his first point. The Squiddy angry. I do think that a lot of people... it's so hard, too. Because the Quest is legitimately the best headset on the market right now for the price point that it's at. Right? Because the Quest's $300, right? If you buy the upgraded version of the Quest and, you know, buy like the Pro strap that comes with the battery and shit like that, you know, you're still up to $500. Okay, cool. The Vive, which is still a wired headset, is running for $600. And the next wired headset that I personally would buy is the Index, which is $1,000. There's not a lot of people who haven't already decided that VR is their thing that have $1,000 that they're willing to drop on top of the computer that you still need to run the thing. Oh, the Vive Focus is... Oh, the Vive Focus is wireless. Okay, cool. True. PSVR is honestly kind of where it's at. I was arguing with someone who said that Oculus has never been the dominant force in VR, and I was like, you're fucking wrong. Before the Quest, that is. And I looked into the numbers, and it's funny because 2016, the HTC Vive came out about a week after the first Oculus Rift came out, and had about twice the market share, but overall only held about 1% of the market share of the entire VR market. Most of it actually went to the Gear VR, which was a VR headset that worked with your Samsung phone. And the second biggest one was the Google Cardboard, which was a similar concept. Yeah, exactly. You don't have a PC. Like, what else are you supposed to buy on the market right now if you don't have a PC to play VR? Simple as that. You know? And don't take it in the context of you're an adult who has disposable income to spend. Take it in the context of the next generation of VR, where I feel like VR is really going to take off. Beta Squid taking round one. Take the next generation of people who are playing VR, which is happening right now, which is, hey, my kid asked for a VR headset for Christmas. Like, I'm not going to buy them a whole PC and then also a $1,000 headset just to play VR. I'd much rather spend roughly how much I would on a normal console to get, you know, something. But on the other hand, I definitely don't agree with the justification of you're buying a cheaper headset, you should expect to see ads. That has been quoted as some of the motivation behind this move, because it's not coming to the Rift S. It's only oh, Nordii took a point. Hold on. Nordii took a point here. Dang, Nordii. Slap him. Slap the squid. What the fuck was I even saying? I don't know. Oh, yeah. I do agree that the motivation behind keeping the Quest at such a low price point was in due part of, like, they wanted a new way to advertise. Facebook is an advertising company. They're a social media company, but the only way they make money is via targeted advertisements. When they bought Oculus, what else were they going to do? They're not going to make the change into a game developer. They're going to run ads. Like, that's their whole thing. But on the other hand, if you buy a Quest and then, you know, two years later they say, oh, by the way, we're going to start showing ads in games and they're only going to be on the Quest, I'd feel cheated. You know, sure, I bought the cheapest, you know, VR headset on the market, but nowhere in your original advertising did you say that the cost I was going to pay was going to be in ads. Nordii taking a second point against Squiddy there. Come on, Nordii. The upset. All right. Yes. The results are no by a 2/3 majority. Well, damn, y'all. I guess we aren't getting that Quest port after all. But I do think what's going to start happening is we're going to see Facebook starting to buy up other popular VR games and just put ads in them. Free money. Free real estate. It's literally free real estate. And they just bought Population 1. I would not be surprised if they, maybe not Sparc, just because it's such an old game, and also like CCP has made clear that they're not interested in selling Sparc to another studio. Ooh, Squiddy taking 3. Well, yes, they should have never been allowed to buy Oculus. I looked into the time frame. The short answer, yeah, they shouldn't have been allowed. They're such a big tech monopoly right now that it's almost unfair. But that's. I feel like just because I did the research today on it, the time frame in which Facebook bought Oculus, I don't think we can even really appreciate when Facebook started to buy controlling shares in Oculus, like the company. Because even before the official acquisition, way before it was required to have a Facebook account, back when, this thing was still being kickstarted, Facebook put a lot of money into the original Oculus Rift design. It was 2016, but the Kickstarter started in 2012. So, Oculus Rift is announced in 2014, and Squid takes the victory. All right, we'll talk about this during the break.
Good game.
Sadly, anyone watching this on YouTube is going to be